You must have loaded the wrong save. Yeah. Did we not save before going? Oh no! Ah well, it's 2 a.m. anyway. We can just speed run the conversation. It's a pretty good strategy, just lose all authority for the games. Yeah.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting. Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hat.
Yeah. What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
Humid. Your coat shields you from the rain while the city shivers around you.
What's in the west?
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
It's cool how he just gets a feeling of the location. Yeah, it's really cool. Who are you? Ghosts? What is down the shore? What's down the shore?
Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs. Cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction. A defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water.
And beyond that, I really want to go to the church, by the way.
Coal City, end of all lines.
Who are you? Ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows.
I can see them from here?
Will you ever go there?
Church will be a couple of days away. Yeah, well, the bridge is going down on Wednesday, right? Will I?
No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinaise every day.
Run your fingers through your dampened hair.
Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance.
What's in the north?
Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play.
And closer there?
A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. The lingering odor of decomposition mixes with that of damp soil.
Must be depressing to live in a city where so many people were executed. Well, if you live in England, people have died everywhere, so. I went to a house the other day where all of them got executed during a revolution. What's in the east?
The great gates of the industrial harbour are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide.
I have tea. Clench your teeth to stop shuddering.
Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its shadow.
And beyond that?
La Drusienne, King Dries passenger harbour. Cruise ships flanked by dock arms. Cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributary.
What's across the distributary? King's Driss passenger harbour. Expedition 33? No, I haven't heard of that. Tea is absolutely fine, by the way. Calling it dirt water is a assault to my people. And since your people came from my people and you worship our king, shut up, right? Just shut up.
Kuron, the lower middle class, distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain.
If you like turn-based RPG set in, well, yeah, well, I won't like it then. It's excellent. I'll have a look if you remind me about it. Lower middle class distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. So it's kind of like it's kind of like like that. And there's just like rivers running through it, and it just keeps like branching off. Interesting.
A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide.
Disco Elysium is set in 8051-ish, in an imaginary world where in about the 05s there was a communist revolution, and then the communist revolution was basically thwarted by neighboring countries, who then came to our country to get rid of the communists in our country, and then kind of like took over politically in a kind of like stewardship way, in a kind of like non-intentionally oppressive way, but kind of like more of a colonialist way. And essentially there is a good capitalist component or ultra-capitalist component, which is the old king before the communists revolted gave some industries complete monopoly of certain things. So they were carried through, and the people that took over just basically don't want to touch it. There've been loads of riots, and the place is in political revolt ever since because there's so much turmoil in the place. So essentially, we are the cops that has been given permission to police the place. We live here, but we've been given permission to police the place by the people that have stewardship or colonialist rule over the area. We are on an Isola. It is kind of like a bunch of islands, and there's kind of like a weird supernatural fog around the world, so we can't see everywhere. But essentially, this used to be the center of the world, and now it's kind of like technologically declined compared to everywhere else around, because of all the things going on. European Cuba, yeah, basically European Cuba. Anyway, is that more or less an okay summary, Random? I think that's pretty good, right? What's in the south?
A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised.
Interesting. So people are waiting on the other side in order to get across? Or is it just the people here that are waiting? Are they literally just sleeping in their cars because they've been trapped here? So essentially the plot so far has been that has been a murder on that tree. Someone was hung on that tree in the background. To our right up there's kind of like an industrial complex with shipping kind of like containers and cranes, etc. I think it's kind of like a port city. And what has happened here is there has been a union strike there with all of the dock workers, and there is a down here, the lady is just up here off camera. She's in a boat. She's kind of like the company consultant, and we've talked to the guy who's inside here for the union representative, who's kind of like a slimy guy, and he has tried to basically, both of them have tried to get us to do things for them in order to seek their interest so we can help solve this murder. There's an interesting thing about a couple of people from the union being sent away a couple of days ago after the murder happened, so we don't know what happened there. It seems like they're related, but they're not here to ask, and nobody's telling us anything. The lady up here is very helpful in terms of the world building and told us most of the things around that. This is the bookshop. This is an apartment complex. This is the Whirling Rags, which we started at, and this is the kind of like inn/tavern we're sleeping in. What's on the other side?
The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at?
Have a brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
What the fuck? Hmm. 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 Okay. Why am I not there?
To be in Martinaise, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution failed.
We have, by the looks of it, broke up with our partner. I'm not sure if we have a child or not with the partner, but we called someone through this phone, and our partner picked up. I'm pretty sure it was our partner picking up, or it made us feel really uncomfortable, so I'm guessing it's the partner that picked up, but it was actually an answering machine. So I'm questioning whether that is kind of like disembodied voice of our partner and the thing for you to say to them, maybe, right? Maybe that's it. Partner, you know what? I was at work last week and I started describing Beth as my partner, and there was some guys on the bar that were just poking at me, and I didn't realize what they were going at to see if I'm gay or not. And it was it was like I had to like have a full conversation through it, and I was just like not giving anything away because I'm like, yeah, it's a bit weird to call them a partner. It's not weird when you've been in someone for 12 years. There's not really any other word for it. So who's Spilo to you? My dad, my daddy. I've always thought that, but figured it was a British thing. What do you call someone you've been with for an extended period of time who's not your wife or girlfriend? I've been with her for 12 years. Is she really my girlfriend? There you go. Girlfriend sounds too juvenile. Is the problem, right? Shall I call you my better half? Some people say wife, even though it's common law. I've never heard anyone say that. Tenant? But she pays the rent. She pays half the rent. Okay. To be in Martinaise, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution failed. What am I doing here?
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland.
Shudder, look further.
In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain. Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
What's above?
Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
Motherfucker.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. At least we are dressed for it. Let's keep moving.
Damn. So I'm guessing that's a check that can happen at any point when you come out here with high enough shiver. I'm pretty sure I put some clothing on with shivers on it, didn't I? Or do I not have any? Shivers on there. Shivers on there. Yeah, so I must have passed the check for shivers because I had that extra point from the t-shirt. That's really interesting how it can just pop back up. Think you did a few other things? I did the bathtub. Cool. Let's go and make sure this is... Right, so I had one that I wanted to put on, right? I may as well put on rigorous self-critique since that's close to being done. Maybe not. Maybe there wasn't another one that I wanted to do. I have one more point. Guess I'll save it for a reroll on something. What is this door? Just uninteractable. Oh, we did this. We did this.
The window stands broken in its frame. The shards, a fine web of more likely a projectile than a held object. It is to the sing. Congratulations. You
It's like for
smashed
joined
the
rooms
window
at a
with your
hotel.
own shoe.
I want to join
That's
rooms.
why you only have one. If you're lucky, you might still find that.
I should go and get the shoe, despite already going and getting the shoe. Okay, let's go. We are back where we started, I think. I think you said talk to Kuno. I think we talked to Kuno and got him to call me a pedophile. I think that's what happened, right? Yep. Okay, we're gonna skip that conversation. I feel like that's not an important one. Maybe a good one, but not important. Why is that yellow? Is there additional options on this?
The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps. Fortunately, the street sweeper still hasn't noticed their presence.
Hmm. Maybe I'll wait till tomorrow to do it with Kim. No, I'll just say this is significant.
Maybe. Probably. An ominous warning of bad things ahead.
Okay. Let's get out. Let's go talk to the lady. The lady wants to tell us something, but she didn't want to talk to us about the pail with Kim around because Kim's a little blabber who pretends to... Oh, let's put our torch on real quick because it's quite dark. Because Kim's a little blabber who's like, supernatural things aren't real. Down there. Go, 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 go. Sprint, you bastard.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Where was the option? Questions about reality, I think.
More lessons in basic reality?
Yeah, the pail.
My favourite part of the day. Go ahead. Ask me anything.
I think Kim only mentioned the running if you run a lot. Yeah, it makes sense. I don't know who would walk, though. I feel like everyone's going to be running. Now that we're alone, what is pale?
Are you sure you're sure? Your colleague seemed adamant.
Yes, what is it?
Okay. The Pale is the most dominant geological feature of the world, Detective. The separative tissue between the islas. It is the inter-islary mass.
What is an isola?
Isla is a Messinian word for a continent of matter, enveloped on all sides by the Pale. Also, isolation, or landmass. We used to believe there was only one. In the last 4 centuries, we have discovered 7. Windy, Seol, Samara, Ilmara, Grad, Katla, and this, Insulinde.
Do you think there are people already on these places, or do you think it was colonized when they found it? And Islinde is?
An oceanic isla. It comprises mostly of water. Muindi is the largest, Katla the coldest, Insulinde the bluest. What can I say? Each is perishing and dear.
Monday is largest, Katla the coldest, and Islinde the bluest. What's bluest? Like surrounded by the most ocean? What is the Pale like?
Achromatic, odorless, featureless. The Pale is the enemy of matter and life. It is not like any other, or anything in the world. It is the transition state of being into nothingness.
Is it here? What are its physical qualities? If we're surrounded by Pale, how do you get from Isla to Isla? How much Pale is there compared to the world? I think I'm going to go with the third one.
Oh, it is so difficult for us.
A squall of birds. Hardware operating in the harbour. Firm. Self-evident.
It is possible to force dimensions on the Pale. In modern times, we can even compress its latitude, bouncing radio waves from one end to the other, shortening the path. But it is still hard for humans to navigate the Pale without getting lost, or having our minds damaged.
So I'm going to guess that book saying to run naked in the Pale in order to be able to have health benefits is probably wrong about that, is what I'm going to say. Is it here?
No, Detective. We're safe. It begins there, 6,000 kilometers to the north. and even more to the south, east, and west. You are in the middle of the Isla.
As your gaze instinctively turns north, a small black pit opens up in your stomach.
Well, poisons can have health benefits. Are you going back for homeopathy? 6,000 kilometers from the end of the world.
Yes. That is enough. Many cities are built much closer.
And point north, there?
An uproar of matter, darling. Rising into the pale. Rolling. Evaporating even. A great vision. The area of transition between the world and the pale is called Porch Collapse.
Interesting.
Imagine a grey coronal mist, cold vapor marked by spores of an opportunistic microorganism, a mold that's adapted to grow at the edge of the unrest. It's the most disco thing you will ever see.
That's cute. What are its physical qualities?
It's difficult to describe, or even measure. Something whose fundamental property is the suspension of properties. Physical, epistemological, linguistic. The further into Pale you travel, the steeper the degree of suspension, right down to the mathematical. Numbers stop working. No one has yet passed the number barrier. It may be impossible.
Oh, I had to try and understand what anything she just meant. It's like Random said the other week. He prefers to think of it more as a the limit of what has been created in the world, and as you go into the Pale, it's basically what hasn't been made. Various cities built in a video game universe. In between those cities hasn't been written. Yeah. It's very interesting the way they describe it, though. A number barrier breaking down, like it doesn't even mean anything. It's so interesting, and the Pale can damage the mind.
Extensively.
How?
Some say the damage stems from extreme sensory deprivation. Others argue that Pale somehow consists of past information that's degrading, that it's rarefied past, not rarefied matter. They call it the blend over of the self. The Pale does not only suspend the laws of physics, but also the laws of psychology, maybe history even. The human mind becomes over-radiated by past.
Yeah, it's definitely a map barrier in the way that it functions. But it's very interesting that they're building that into the law in a proper way. What does this over-radiation feel like?
It feels terrible. Absolutely terrible. International standards strictly limit civilian travelers to 6 days of Pale exposure per year.
It's more for her. Way more.
Interesting. You're not a civilian passenger.
No nameless detective of the Citizens Militia. I am a member of the Entropanetic Business Class. I'm cleared and trained for 22 days of Pale transit annually.
Perhaps that explains her strange pining after the revolution. Some degraded early memories.
Very interesting. Are you over-radiated?
Up to my gills, officer.
What is entropogenic? Entropanetic.
Entropanetics
Should
is
have
the
waited for her to say
scientific
it.
study of the Pale, or a recent iteration of it by way of grad. The study of the Pale reaches back 6,000 years. The Pericarnassians called it the Western Plain.
Did they cross it, the Western Plain?
There are signs of pre-modern crossings. Successful navigation of the Pale relies not just on technical know-how, but intensive psychological preparation. Some of these tactics have been known for thousands
Honestly,
of years.
mate, you just set your boat going in a direction, and then you just go for a wee kip, and it will just keep going. What's the problem? You don't need psychological preparation. Just have a kip. What has entropanetics changed then?
Nothing. We remain powerless before the Pale. The only real advance in Pale transit is the speed with which an aerostatic craft can pierce it. Less exposure leads to less effects later.
Aerostatic craft?
Hybrid airships, detective. Conventional rotors or jet engines no longer add velocity after the point of reference for motion is suspended. once you've crossed from near Pale to far Pale.
Conventional rotors or jet engines no longer add velocity after the point of reference and motion is suspended. Wow, that is one hell of a concept.
In essence, we throw them in and they come out the other end. If we throw them precisely.
If we don't,
Then they don't.
fair.
Gone, like a skipping stone beneath the surface.
How much Pale is there compared to the world?
The Pale outweighs reality 2 to 1. There is more Pale than there is matter. And the ratio is slipping.
Slipping how?
What do you think, Detective?
It's shrinking or it's growing? I think it's shrinking and there's more of the world.
Oh no, Detective.
Ah.
It's not. One of the few measurable effects of the Pale is that it is expanding at an unknown rate. An intuitive conclusion of that development is that one day the Pale will cover everything. But this sort of talk is mostly left to extremists.
The Dothraki say that the tall grass is going to cover the world. It's not extreme at all. It's going to happen. It'd be a bit of a heel turn to be like, nah, it's shrinking, and then be like, immediately after, it's not extreme, it's going to happen. Honestly, it's impossible to stop it. It's not extreme. Let's go cover everything. That can't be. Where would we go?
Most people, and indeed most private and government sector organizations, entire civilizations and religions even, find handy ways to ignore or downplay that knowledge. I suggest you do the same.
Off we go. You see the hanged man's mouth open.
Off we go into the wild Pale yonder.
One and all. They say Pale is death, but for the universe,
Why should we just leave, and the world get left behind?
So cool. I guess we return to reality.
yes, sweet reality. But before we do, tell me, Detective, is this the first time you're hearing this? Do you really not remember anything?
Nothing, just alcohol fumes and blackout. Is this the first time you're hearing this? Do you really not remember anything? I've already told her this. Sometimes it's vague shadow of the past and it's not good.
Then tell me,
Oh
what
my
do you
God.
think of the Pale?
We're still in the Pale conversation. It's disco. That we continue to persist at all is a testament to our faith in one another. Its advance only can be stopped with immediate, total, ruthless communism. Yeah, fuck the system. A powerful anti-communist force, perhaps too powerful, but still, they have it coming. I'm worried, I have to say. It doesn't sound very liberal to me. Like, what is this about political theory? Why are you even bringing this in? I don't know how you've all survived with it. It's such a huge accomplishment. Okay, maybe that one. Her eyes tense, crow's feet radiate from them. She observes you, her bloodshot eyes and swollen face.
You really didn't know. This does not spell good for the investigation, Detective. If you don't know even this, then...
This investigation will be my masterpiece, the one they remember me by, I promise. I'll handle it. It's fine.
I hope so. I truly do. If I may suggest, hold on to your colleague, Kitsuragi. I ran a check on him and he is very competent. In the meanwhile...
The most sussy part is he claims to be GM, but the screenshot I posted the wrong role and everything of his rank. And it also hides the name and only shows the rank the chief. Oh my god. Went to show a clip of FD God reaching champ and then screenshotted it and said you reached champ? Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm actually a champion player myself. Of course I know him. He's me. Read the last part and then I'll look here. I got you, bro. Man, that is crazy, though. That is crazy. I hope so. I truly do. If you may suggest, hold on to your colleague Kitsuragi. I ran a check on him and he's very competent in the meanwhile.
Some of that assurance is meant for herself, as much as it's meant for you. She must have a lot on the line here.
You have me. I will assist you in any way I can, even if we have to do it one basic term at a time.
She gives a slight bow. Oh, cute. I like this woman. Even if she's a little bit kooky, she's actually quite nice, honestly. She's certainly more palatable than the Union boss. Don't like Ever at all. Okay, I think I'm good. That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know.
Well, thank
Anything
you for the
else?
30 experience. I'll take my leave. You talked to Joyce after dismissing Kim last stream? No, this is the first time I talked to Joyce after dismissing Kim. I ended after doing the bathtub last stream, if you remember. We thought Plat Chat, but I think Platinum Soul or Soul Platinum is best, since Plat Chat might get the MTA. Yeah, I feel like Plat Chat's going to be a one to avoid. Depending on if you actually want it to stay up. The only other thing that I think you said that we can do is do the door for that Claire, right? Because he's told us to open a door for him in order to basically make somebody think that the police is coming for him. So it seems like that's the only other thing we can do. Ooh, it's nice that we got a couple of these. Ooh. Where's that money? I want the money. We're going the wrong way. It's behind the tree. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's we have to go round, and then it's like a door over there. Yeah. I knew there was a door over there that I couldn't open before. See, I'm not all dumb. I'm just partially dumb. Oh, it's such a long walk. I'm gonna guess, is this one over here? I'm guessing it's this one.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head. This must be the door Everard mentioned. You still need to get the key from Anyana first, though.
What the fuck's a manana? No, I'll just break it
This
open.
must be it. This must be...
Shit. Apparently I need the key in order to be able to do that. You forgot? Yeah, I thought I could just bust it down. See me. Oh, Manana's the guy that was, yeah, Manana's the guy that was, leaning against the balcony, right? Put my bag on. It's important to carry your bin bag around. Most important thing. God, I love my bin bag. Look at me. Look at me. Cute little guy. The job is to unlock the door, not go in, so the guy returns home and finds his door unlocked. Well, I'm not going to unlock the door and not go into the door, right? Let me in. Let me in. I want to touch it. I want to touch it. Okay. I think it might be bedtime, guys. I think we've done a very good first day on it, I'm going to be honest. I think we've done amazing. You've made good progress. Yeah, I think, are we sleeping on the couch? Is there no bed in this room? I'm guessing it's like meant to be a pull-out. Yeah, it's kind of folded down a little bit. So tomorrow I've got to run the number. I've got to do the smoke on the balcony at 9 o'clock. I've got to close the water lock for Wednesday. I've got to pay for that. I've got to track down the armor and the badge. Who has unauthorized access to the whirling trash? Find the person you know who tampered with the scene. May take a while. Guess that's not going to be soon. Ask about the tattoo's possible meaning. I feel like I got to get somebody who's I don't know, who would know about the tattoos. I like how it tells you that something may take some time. Anyway, good night.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Good night. Should I have stripped before getting him?
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep doesn't come.
Oh, but I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening. Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the blanket.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly.
Yeah, the soft
This
belly.
is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily.
Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly. Smells of alcohol and sweat and grease.
Man, I get it, it's a rundown place, but can they not just wash their stuff properly? Like, roll over to the other side.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him? Who?
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
Good night.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Oh no, it's the pail. Let's run straight into it. Oily substance. Ah, disco, disco, disco. Ooh, disco.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
Hey, Akka. How you doing, gorgeous? We're about probably like 7 hours into, probably like 12 hours into a Disco Elysium playthrough. Oh, it's me. It's me. Okay, what is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
I've not played this one, but good luck. It's basically a detective D&D inspired, like, I don't know. It's depressing in it. Oh, it's a really good game by the looks of it. I'm really enjoying it. It's a lot of soaking in the world. It's a lot of soaking in the world. I remember nothing.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Tell me what this is. I'm not answering before you tell me who you are.
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone.
The one where you ask her and then later in the streets wandering.
Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
You said who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
I left? Or I was left? I feel like it's more likely I left.
Oh no, Funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that left. Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick, watching it
Great line
go.
delivery.
Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
Okay, well you didn't need to be personal to me. I mean, why do you think you're the one who left? I don't know. It seems like this guy's been running away from things for ages. It makes sense either way. I mean, I don't really have many context clues for now, but like, it seems like there was some sort of event that happened. And it seems like I might run away afterwards. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Cops with a certain amount of kills probably have some form of PTSD, and it probably causes you to act in really weird ways. But yeah, just an intuition that was obviously wrong. I can get it all back.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium? Elysium's a world, right?
Everything. The Pale and the Islas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history.
Do you think this guy lost his voice after recording all these lines by chance? It's like be really rough in your voice. But damn, that line delivery is amazing.
You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
I've talked to you before.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
Stinky boy. Stinky. I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
Oh no, Random, this is incredible.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
God, there's another type?
Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too, so soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head, like clockwork, barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
It's a new kind of hangover, just alcohol withdrawals. It's gonna be shaking. You okay? Yeah. Yeah, you're okay.
Good going, buddy.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be alcohol withdrawals. Oh my god, what the hell was that?
Oh, just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the hell is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. Don't do that. Stay strong.
Oh, village
The
check.
hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
I feel like we shouldn't do drugs. Drugs are bad, okay? No, we shouldn't do drugs. Drugs are bad for you. Not going to be looking for speed.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
It's quite funny that, oh, we got an opt-out option. It's quite funny that every single time a drug reference comes up, the game feels that it needs to give you an option in order to be able to ask what it is. Like it did it with cocaine as well. It's quite funny. Opt-out. That's a lie. I can do this without the speed. Half the town won't be dead.
Suit yourself. Slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
Why are you yellow?
The window stands broken. The morning light hurts your eyes. The morning light.
Don't know what yellow's for. No, green is basically you can interact with it, but you've already done everything. Pretty sure. Yellow means you perceived it. Ah.
The door is closed. This door can only be opened.
Really want to break into that lady's apartment. Take off the torch. I feel like the torch isn't really necessary right now. Look at your skills and colours match. I see. Oh, new section, canteen. All those people to harass. I mean, talk to. Hey, look, it's a lady we throw ourselves at. She's okay. She kind of vanished out the last time we hit her. Good morning. Good morning, gorgeous. How are you?
Morning. I've got some good news. I took care of the body. The thought of him decomposing in my MC wouldn't let me sleep.
I don't know if I was ready to let him go. Good, thanks.
I'm just glad he's gone. We have other matters to attend to. The Union muscle finally turned up, and they look rowdy. We need to talk to them.
Is that Crunchyroll drops active? Hey, reactionary. How you doing, cutie? He points to the mess hall doors. The Union muscle finally turned up, and they look rowdy. We need to talk to them. What do you mean rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast, there's talk of an armed wing of the Union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
There's so many of them, maybe we should call them reinforcements.
That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Doing great, I hope the same for you. Yeah, I'm doing fine, man. Doing absolutely fine. Apart from needing to sneeze, apparently. Don't know where that came from. Someone posted random Freya complaints in the Video Should Watch channel. I posted a great reply. So this is a Wendy's. Excellent, yeah. Raise the tensions, rattle the saber. I'm a good boy.
The death of two detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
These are men God told us about yesterday?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about. And one big problem to replace it.
That's wrong.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms.
Yeah.
But aren't you curious to know what they have to say
Interesting.
about
So
the murder?
it's giving you a prompt to make sure you know that you're not tied to going straight to talk to them. I don't know what I'd want to do first that would make the conversation with them go better.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
Let's talk to the lady I maimed.
Just a moment.
Just a moment. The old woman turns back to the cafeteria manager.
She's agitated, judging from the way she keeps pulling at the frayed edge of her blanket.
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
He appears genuinely apologetic.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway.
She turns back to you with a weary
I'm
smile.
glad to see you again, dear.
Didn't mean to eavesdrop on your conversation. Tell me how I might make it up to you. G'day, ma'am. Everything all right? I did throw myself at them. Sorry for eavesdropping.
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working.
The Union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
Just go for the just go up this. Oh, just go for a jump off the. Oh, okay. I guess you can't get that. What's with the phone line? What did you need to use the phone? I'll just ask why she needs to use the phone.
To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
Has your husband gone missing before? Sounds like like a side thing. I need to take care of my main thing. Okay, yeah. Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
Opens the conversation, gets him unlocked, first response is thanks, leave. Yeah, genuinely, like the game always gives you options to do like bizarre things, like try and stealth out of a conversation you're already in. It's like, what is happening? Smelly
Cold
boy.
breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds. Something sweet in it, somnolent. A damp chill goes down your spine. When you look around, you're still in the whirling in rags.
Somnolent.
Sleepy / drowsy.
You have more important things to worry about.
She glanced out the window towards the bay. What is this expedition your husband was on? So your husband is some kind of scientist? Tell me more about Morel, looks, character, your relationship? Yeah.
Oh dear. I'm not sure where to begin.
Just begin anywhere, mate. What does your husband look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious.
How tall is he?
Small boys. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
Sorry, mate, I'm looking for someone. Do you mind showing me your palms? And your expression is a little bit grumpy, but I don't know if it's slightly or moderately grumpy. Do you mind just, like, making your base normal expression to me?
It's always a challenge to describe the person you know best in the world.
Kim's not going to be impressed with this? Well, there's a man missing. The man might be the dead guy for all I know. She might not have wheeled herself into the back garden to have a look. If I was trying to meet him on the street, what would I look for? She ain't a detective? Give her a break? Well, when somebody asks you for a description, you don't think like, oh my god, she's got such beautiful eyes. Her hair glistens like gossamer. It's how tall they are.
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame. And he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in case.
How long have you been married?
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow.
That's cute. How did the two of you meet? He's dead, by the way.
Via dating agency, I'm ashamed to say. I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident, and he'd just divorced. We hit it off, and, well, here we are.
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
Hopefully not. She's very... Where's the option to say he's probably dead?
I hope I've been useful.
Anytime somebody asks about someone, like, probably dead. The bartender that wasn't turning up, probably dead, mate, honestly. Everyone seems to be dead around here. What's the expedition?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist.
No, he's not. He's a cryptozoologist.
He and his assistant
He's not a
Gary
highly
are
trained
studying
scientist.
an extremely rare species of insect.
What a made-up one.
But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps.
Lock? Are they looking to death sea?
He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
Death could be keeping them. Death, my love.
The water lock, that was broken. Could this be it?
Yeah, he's at the bottom of it. Who's this Gary person? Do you trust him?
Oh, sweetie, it's nothing like that.
Is your husband sleeping with Gary?
Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day.
Yeah. The water lock on the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably just stuck over there.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
It's blocked by a big butter billboard. It fell right into the water. Big butter billboard is a lovely bit of alliteration, so we're going to pick that one.
Oh, sweetie. If it weren't for you, I'd be looking forward to another sleepless night.
She's like, my husband's
Thank you
gone missing.
from the
I've
bottom
done
of my heart.
literally nothing to look for him. I've not even gone outside, honestly. I just sit here all day, don't do anything. I didn't even wheel myself like 3 feet down the street to look at whether the bloody bridge is working. Nope, nothing at all. Just sit here and wait.
You're welcome, man.
Rolf likes big butter billboards and he cannot lie. Your other brother can't deny.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
Ooh, I'm excited then.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
If I see him, I'll let him know you're here. When or if I get there.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Tell me more about the rare insect your husband is looking for, and is it the Loch Ness Monster?
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
Yeah, especially when they're fake.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
No, I want to hear about the insect.
Well,
tell me.
It's a phasmid, technically, but...
Is it?
Ah yes, Phasmatodea, a diverse group of insects whose bodies resemble twigs, leaves, that sort of thing. Ghost insects, colloquially.
Sounds like it's not a thing. Sounds like it's unreal.
Oh yeah. Here comes the interesting.
Where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insulindian coast. Hence its name, the Insulindian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us officers.
No, because it's not real.
To be honest, this animal sounds like a cryptid. You wouldn't happen to be searching for some kind of gnome of Jeroma, would you?
Kim's like, man, you're a bit fucking crazy, mate.
I smell pseudoscience, he's thinking. Not a big fan of that.
It's simply elusive. So much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
Establishment. I thought so.
So the weird thing with Kim, right? He doesn't want to talk about the Pale, despite the Pale clearly being a physical thing that does clearly affect people when they travel through it. But he's just as suspicious of that as he is for all other fantastical things, right? Why does he not want to listen to the Pale? Because the Pale's just like this normal thing that is real in this universe. It's not like it's theoretical or pseudoscience in any way, right? Wouldn't it be interesting if there was a bunch of animals we couldn't perceive to exist and suddenly we found unmistakable evidence? Well, we did that about like 50 years ago. They're called bacteria. And it revolutionized everything. Before that, we were just extracting people's blood to cure them. What makes you think the phasmid is around here? Before that, medicine was basically about surviving the cure. But I wasn't born then? Oh, you underestimate how old you are, random. Actually, when did we discover bacteria again? Bacteria discovery date. Oh, it was the 1600s. Okay, it was earlier than I thought, apparently. What makes you think the phasmid is around here?
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks like the reeds. Gary sent us the clipping.
The point is the revelation? Yeah, I mean, it's not very much fun when you discover there's an extra beetle in the Amazon, because there's thousands of extra beetles in the Amazon, and you should go, there's beetles in the Amazon. But then again, like, I don't know, octopuses are kind of like crazy animals, right? Don't you think? Like, they're kind of crazy. Is it crazy that they exist? Don't you think? They're kind of otherworldly, in a way. Jellyfish. Jellyfish are crazy, don't you think? Coral. Coral's a weird one. Coral's insane. Why does coral exist, man? It's a living plant, like it's an animal plant. Like, what the hell's up with that? Weird. There's loads of ones. I went more like if they existed around us. Yeah, but you can get some of that fantastical feeling. What do you mean existed around us? Like there's an invisible pony over my shoulder. Walking to the store, now there are new animals you know are there. Yeah, all you have to do is you have to download the Pokemon Go app, and it will actually show you where they are. So a newspaper clipping is all the evidence you have?
Of course, most Phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but
'Cause
their
they're not real.
description matched the Insulindian Phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking at.
The guy was like, hey, dude, there's some reeds over here. And they were like, dude, that sounds like a Phasmid. Okay.
Enthusiasm has wiped the worry from her face. Her eyes sparkle behind her glasses.
He's dead. You seem really excited about this, Cryptid.
I suppose I have something of a personal connection to the Insulindian Phasmid. All scientists have their little hobby horses.
So it's dangerous?
Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully?
So it can kill people subtly? Is it valuable?
Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie.
Yeah, they get into it for the chance of dying. Does that have cool powers?
Yes, it can blend in almost perfectly among the reeds.
That's not cool power.
It's how it stayed hidden
That's just
all
camouflage.
these years.
That's just
centuries
camouflage.
even.
She comes across a zebra and she's like, fucking hell, mate. Jesus Christ, it's got cool powers. What's so special about the stick bug then?
Oh dear. I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It is very special.
The woman's face flushes with embarrassment. You're so mean. Man, I don't care about Lena. Lena can get screwed. Lena's husband's dead.
Morel can explain it all much better. I wish
Husband
you could
named
hear him
after a bloody
describe it.
mushroom.
Then you'd understand, I'm sure.
I'm not going to ask if her husband is some kind of scientist, because he isn't. Right, onwards.
Can I help you?
No, you can't. I'm not doing my bill now. Bugger off. Bugger off. Shall I go get money and then just leave? What are you? The tomatoes are so thinly sliced you can see through them. Man, he's really stretching his budget. Right, let's talk to you.
The man
to you about
ponders
the,
his cooking
food.
utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Actually, before we do this, we're probably going to need a bit of authority, so we're gonna swap our stuff. Sure, visual calculus. That's probably good. We don't want this. Instead, we want we don't want minus suggestion actually. That's probably bad to have. Any other authority stuff? Anti-authority stuff? We don't want interfacing. We'll keep Half-Light on. Savior Fair. I think I'll go with this one. Most people don't care about authority. It never works. Well, have you ever done an authority run and saw what checks you
The
pass?
man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
By the way, we speak Recavolian in Revachol. Get your Revacholian nationhood on. Fucking immigrants speak English. Do you know what's behind the door? Point to the blue door. Leo said you're friends with Manana. What is in that borscht you're making? Yeah, that's what I want
The
to know.
man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Yes.
Borscht need more vodka?
He picks up a bottle from the shelf. Is the borscht just a bottle of vodka, not even cooked off?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
It's a clever move.
Vodka borscht! I love it, Bratan! Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself.
Is he cooking off the vodka, or is he just putting a bottle of vodka in it at the end? Just like a tomato stew.
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
Turn the vodka up. I'll leave the cooking to you. Yeah, you know what? Turn the vodka up. Whatever.
He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half
Vodka.
a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a whistle, he stirs the brew.
Yeah, we don't want the dock workers being unhappy with us. There's no gain to that. Whatever. He's given them vodka. They're not working anywhere. They're just striking. It's not like they've got stuff to do. They're not moving heavy machinery. Nobody's gonna die because they've given them half a bottle of vodka between them all. Do you know what's behind the door? He's not going to talk to me. Leo said you're friends with Manyan. Can I have some of the brew? I want some of the brew.
Smiles and nods
Good
enthusiastically,
stuff.
and, chattering away in his language,
Vodka.
ladles some brew into a small thermal cup.
Oh wait, but that's
Then
gonna
hands it
take
to
my
you.
cravings. That sucks. I don't want to take my cravings. Leo said you're friends with Manana. Is that true?
The mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again. They're friends?
Do you know what's behind the door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself.
Suspicious.
Shrugging is an international sign for,
Oh.
no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Yeah, Manana's the guy that was leaning.
Rigorous self-critique.
What do we get? So pretty.
Here it is. Hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught. You
Understandable.
held a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment for 20 minutes against her will.
Not understandable.
That's right. These are not flights of fancy. These are real deeds, Harry, emerging from the darkness of your past. You tried shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis, crippling him for life.
He was getting
And,
away.
Above all, you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience of your friends, you drowned in a neurotoxin. You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die, or overcome it.
And what bonuses do we get? Oh, failures heal 1 morale. Failures heal 1 health. Oh, that's pretty good actually, right? Like that's pretty good. That's a good one. Nice. Red checks only? Yeah, but I mean, like, they normally like damage you, don't they? Right. So it's good to get a heal at the same time. If they damage you and heal you at the same point, you fail a red check. Ah, good shit. Good shit. Right. What is my borscht? Substance use effects. Oh, I don't want to use the alcohol though, so it's useless. Yeah, we're doing no drug run. No, we're not, but we'll definitely do the Porygon or whatever it is. Porygon. We'll have the Porygon if we need to, but he needs to get clean of the heavier stuff that aren't just psychedelics. I'm doing a no regular drug run. It's so good. It's all about the money. Hey, money. Okay. Do you want to talk to these guys now? I would talk to the gardener. The gardener's always a nice lady.
Let me handle this.
The woman says to the crowd in the mess hall before turning to you.
Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
She's getting away! Bang, bang, bang. Oh, you lied to me. You're not the gardener.
That's right. I am not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
She crosses her arms. I've been crisscrossed.
So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has
I
information?
have no idea who
will
that
help
is,
you?
but sure.
Maybe he does.
She points to the man on her right.
That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
Shut up, Kim. We're not going to arrest him anyway.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
Told you should go look at the
Will
footprints
this
first.
be the Miss Buford that Easy Leo mentioned? The one Mr. Everard
yeah.
sent to law school?
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I'm just gonna. I want to go look at the footprints, like you said. Anything happening out here that's new? You can't see much has changed. Oh, there's somebody outside. Oh, it's on the roof. Oh, it's the lady. You guys ever go home? You just kind of like chill out here?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work.
Well, in for a
Anywhere
penny.
from 6 to 12 pairs. have
Visual
walked.
calculus. Where's visual calculus? It's visual calculus, right? Yep. Top right? There he is. I feel like visual calculus is a nice one to have anyway. Like, I'm not unhappy to have to level it up. Sexy. You might have sunglasses? Well, I think it's already at no, it's only at medium. I thought it was at the max it could be. Oh, yeah, we've got the visual calculus glasses on. Let's go.
There are several footprints in the mud.
You ready?
Left by work boots.
You ready?
Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Maybe more than 12. No.
That's a fourth
8 pairs
time.
of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
8 pairs of boots. Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced
including
toes.
ours?
Number 46. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46.
Which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. 5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
Yeah, I am pretty good at this.
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Visual calculus has some really cool set pieces, I've got to say.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
Should have been carrying the person.
8. And yet another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
400 million. 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
It was 400 million, yep. Light step number 41 shoe.
A woman or a kid?
I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? This could be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other. Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a soon-to-be-dead man.
See, I'm smart
who's tied up.
sometimes.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
It could have been an extremely obese person. Maybe it was their art.
A morbidly obese 250 kilogram man? Let's say it is a very low probability. I'm thinking, maybe there's a more commonplace explanation.
One of them's carrying him over.
Probably yes. This would also fit with the victim being dead from a previous gunshot wound. They had to carry him, because he could no longer walk.
On account of being fucking dead.
Is there anything else that's noteworthy here?
One soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul.
Do you have any ideas?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor.
Interesting.
Or maybe a drummer?
I wouldn't have thought of that. A drummer.
He regrets it the moment he says it.
So one of the... A drummer? That's stupid. Yeah, we'll call him out.
A drummer only uses their right foot for the kick drum. You're right, it's stupid.
You heard any drummers around here, Kim? Do you think anyone at the Dock Workers Union is a drummer?
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Would they? Do you wear out your shoes driving? I feel like you don't really. Like, you don't really get much rubbing from it, do you? More thoughtfully.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect.
After
Seems
5 to 10
prudent,
years, there'd be a
no?
difference. Yeah, I guess we're talking about a situation where people are a lot poorer, and so they're probably keeping their shoes for longer. That's true. Yes, prudent. How old do you think the tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
What do you mean poor? I keep my shoes for that long? Depends what kind of shoes you have, if you have proper shoes. There's a lot of fast fashion shoes around now.
It is not impossible.
Over the last like 6 months of using them continuously. How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Ah, what a cutie.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Stood in a semicircle facing his direction.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
That's incredibly organized. 8 people.
But we know the victim had a bullet in his head. A more precise way to put it is, it was made to look like a lynching.
We've been purposely misled.
By these tracks? Yes.
It's very interesting that they not only hung him up, but they actually purposely did the tracks. Like that's a level of organization you wouldn't think from a bunch of drunk guys. Maybe from the Union, but we've been through all of it. Yeah, probably a good idea. Go ahead first. You alright, Kuno?
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't.
I knew that would upset you, Brandon. What does Kuno care? Alright.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
You Lizzie Elizabeth Miss Beaufort?
I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually here. Titus Hardy.
Okay, do we know who Titus Hardy is? I don't remember that being a name.
Even though she has excellent control over herself, something moved behind her eyes. In the way she stands. In her face. You caught her off guard. Push her some more.
See? There is good to have authority. Everard may have mentioned him? Okay. Boom, boom. Hello, Duck. How are you doing? Easy Leo told me about you. He likes to talk a lot. Yeah.
You are not here to chat up the legal counsel. You are here to question these men.
I mean, I wanted to question the legal counsel as well.
You set the pace and the topic of these conversations here. Establish that.
Oh, Leo was a guy outside the office, so he was the one that revealed some information, yeah. He said you're the union fixer, you fix things. He said you're Mr. Everart's do et sucre death machine. I'm in a cozy mood now. This game's a very cozy game. I actually think I'll get my blanket over and put it on me. He said Mr. Everart sent you to law school. I have the first episode of this, if you missed it, uploaded to YouTube now. So I'm going to start uploading these just for posterity so people can watch it later. Your blankie? It's really Peggy's blankie. I mean, Peggy forces us to put a blanket on ourselves so she can crawl onto us and fall asleep. Which is very cute. I'm not complaining, but you know. It's really hers. This is quite a critical one in my opinion. I don't think saying you're in debt to Mr. Clare is right. He said you're the union fixer, you fix things. That sounds vaguely threatening.
I am a legal counsel. Don't make this personal.
A very minor victory.
What's your role in all this?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
I saw what you were thinking. You want to say, what are you going to do to me? Don't. Just because it's in your head doesn't mean you have to say it. You will not lose out on anything good by not saying it.
You'll not lose out on anything good by not saying it? Are authority and volition fighting against each other? Well, volition's told me I'm not going to lose out on anything good. The lieutenant is not satisfied with the approach.
What are we going to do to you?
It's a hint that you shouldn't exhort. He said you wouldn't lose out on anything good by not saying it.
You were specifically asked not to say that, and then you said it anyway.
I thought it meant the opposite.
But you still did.
The union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
Labor organization that seems to want to eject presence above their actual role. Like, you can't stop me arresting somebody.
Goddamn right it is.
Oh, I fucked it.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go talk to Titus now that I fucked everything. It's a bowl they're spitting it, reeking of tobacco. Photos of men in overalls, toting guns and union placards. You see Hawthorne brushes outside. Window?
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Heroic. It's the first heroic check I've seen.
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside.
It's obviously a triple negative. I got confused, I'm sorry. Ruined it. Well, let's just steal their money. It's a good start. Good start to the negotiations.
This is where you stay your bed.
A broad-shouldered man points at you with a beer can. Can't wait to get some negatives on my check due to being intimidating. The lieutenant acknowledges you with a sharp note. He's leaving it to you.
Precinct 57's finest scans the room, leaving the speaking to you. He trusts you. Maybe against his better judgment, but he does.
I'll leave it for a second.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something? The boss man's talking to you.
Cross my arms. I can just stand here.
What, is he fucking kidding? This guy high or something?
Hey, asshole, up here. We're talking to you.
We are looking for Titus Hardy.
Oh, he's just going to take over for me? Turns to the broad-shouldered man at the end of the table. We need to talk about the hanged man out back. We've got Shanky and... fucking Shanky. Is he from England? We need to talk about the man hanged out back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that one.
You sure took your time, huh? Waited for him to get real ripe and pretty for you.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy. Hanging up there, letting out that pretty boy smell.
I can't for the life of me understand why you did it. I mean, I would have just left him up there. You must really like cleaning up other people's shit.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
See, she's actually our counsel.
These guys are so macho, they're ready to confess to first-degree murder. Ask if it was them. Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match.
Scan the room.
Starting from the right. Boot size, 44. Blonde man, in his 30s. Overbearingly masculine. Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Size 45 or 46. Eldest in the room. Probably mid-50s,
Could
smoker,
have been the lighter one.
quiet. Across, at the other table, hobnailed working boots, size 43, gang tattoos, Mesk or Sarah Mauritian in his late 30s, early 40s, and then standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 46, the big dick, wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips, rugby cap, fingerless gloves, and numerous scars, a little under 40.
And I'm just like, well, that's good enough for me. Get on the floor.
The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. A little patch below it reads T. Hardy, Captain.
He's a strong boy.
In the far corner, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 44, 40-something, non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum?
Fuck's a plectrum? Oh, guitar pick. And the little guy? Oh, so I should say where first.
On his neck. Forget it. It's not important.
On his neck?
Let's call this one the musician.
Yeah, thank you, Drama. I feel like Drama Run would be really fun. And the little guy?
Size 41, with the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face, mean, watery eyes, and 2 front
Drama
teeth
alert.
missing. In the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy, boot size 46, deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He alone is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220.
Fat Angus?
In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
One of them's missing, the odd song?
Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Hit them with questions. Where's the 8th Hardy?
The fuck is with you, fella?
Yeah, to be fair, I've just stood here for a while. Okay, I found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardy boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here.
He sizes you up.
Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy boy? We ain't hiring.
Yeah, I want to join him.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
This person Glenn wants to hire, he really respects her.
Interesting.
She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl. Who might it be? Elizabeth? The gardener?
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! Talking to you. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
Get him, Kim.
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching.
Threatening a cop. Get on the...
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
Did you do it?
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that
Yes,
pretty boy.
we're here to investigate his murder. That's what we do.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Spoken to the dead man in a bizarre occult vision. Where are your boots? Why are your boot prints all over the scene? Why is there a container bomb? I think why are your boot prints all over the scene?
You mean these boots?
Size 46 steel reinforced toe? Yes.
We all got a pair. We wore them the night we took the pretty boy out back and hung him by the neck.
Get on the... They admitted it. Get on the ground.
Yeah, we did this. Together. All of us. Until he was dead. That's why our prints are all over the scene.
The game's over. We got the perpetrator.
No, you don't. What you have is 7 honest men who thought it forthcoming to tell you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
I don't want to tell him about a bullet in the head. How does the bullet in his head factor into this?
Huh?
A sip of beer makes the surprise go down easier.
There was a bullet in the dead man's brain. Why was it there if you hanged him?
Got him.
How the fuck do I know? Anyone could have shot him. Target practice, maybe.
He's tight-lipped suddenly. Oh, yeah, we got him.
This line of questioning is over.
The woman steps
You
in.
got the cause of death already? Hanging. If there's any post-mortem trauma, it's your problem. This will not turn into a cross-examination.
How did you kill him? I feel like that's still a cross-examination, but it's a different question.
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
You're pretty sure you've had at least 2 years of cop school and many more of active service.
The autopsy showed there were no ligature marks. His hands were not tied. Can you explain that?
Look, I'm not gonna play 20 questions with you, Capo. I'll say it again. We killed him.
So why can't I just arrest him? Like, I know he didn't do it. Obviously, I know he didn't do it. But why can't we just arrest him? He is admitted to the murder. Surely the next thing to do would be to arrest him.
Yeah.
I know
knocked
there's
him
a group of guys here and they'll
Came
kill
up
us all.
behind him and clubbed him in the back of the head. He went down like a sack of sand.
Elaine. The RCM doesn't really have real authority, kind of a pretend authority. Yeah, I know the union had the authority and they don't respect you and other things like that. But I feel like if someone's admitting to the murder here, I feel like realistically we could probably they might shoot you. Let's see if they give me an option.
Man. And then we hang the fuck.
Strange answer to the tied hands. Red check. Fuck it. Fuck it, we're going in.
Titus is solid as a rock, and so are a few others. But
first tell me who's solid.
Elaine, who looks like he might be Titus's right-hand man, the least antsy of the bunch. Definitely not his first time being questioned by the police. This little rat-faced fellow is solid too. Always fidgety, yes, but no change there. Him neither. Mostly keeps to his tomato juice, or whatever he's got there.
He was cracking under the pressure. This one, he's sweating profusely and has difficulty breathing. They smartly kept him out of the conversation thus far. Definitely the weakest link in the chain. Cool. Hey, you, turn to the big guy. You having trouble breathing over there? Oh, that's a bit mean. Yeah, sure. I guess we're turning to him.
No.
No. No. What, you a bit nervous at? No. A few, startled, his forehead shiny from sweat. A few coiled locks are peeking out from under his warm woolen hat.
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
No, thank you, composure. That's really good. What do you use to knock the victim out?
My fucking elbow, Copper. Samurai boxing style.
Samurai boxing style. That's a lot to be all muscle.
Samurai boxing, or Sambo, is an eloquently violent set of one-on-one fighting moves, originating from the Samurai Isola. Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness, and cool.
Where did all this action take place?
Right fucking here. The fucker started coming to our bar, asking for it.
There's something you're not telling me? Yeah.
And fuck you too, Copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
Maybe somehow it's based on Russia? I thought it was based on East Asia.
His all-muscle comment wasn't sarcastic. He's genuinely trying to look out.
He's just a good guy.
This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not yet.
Okay, I have other questions.
Like what, Copper?
I know they didn't, but like I know poking into it is probably going to reveal something. Who called the shots that night?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy Boy without arresting all Hardy Boys.
I don't... Like, they are admitting to the murder, though, right? Like, it's not unreasonable to arrest them.
Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
Not without my gun. No, but seriously, who calls the shots around here? I'll just continue.
Who do you fucking think does?
Yeah, well, he does. Point at Elizabeth, I thought she did. Oh, he's gonna be pissed off at that. Saying that he's not the boss. The biggest animal dominates the herd. I'm guessing the big one. Gangs are usually run by the oldest, most vulnerable member. Avant Claire runs a union. You answer to him. He's the 8th Hardy Boy. The one who's missing the big dick. Nah, we're gonna say Elizabeth. I feel like that'll rile him up.
It wasn't a question, dickwad. How fucking stupid are you?
Glenn's an asshole. I hate Glenn.
This asshole is worse than... Titus runs the Hardy Boys, genius. That's why we're called the Hardy Boys. Ain't that right, fellas?
I think you got your answer, Mr. Law.
Mr. Law.
Yes, there are some administrative differences. But on that night, they all acted as one man.
You murdered him just like that, no remorse? She is really bad legal counsel, by the way. She's like, they did it, they're admitting to it, they all did it together, but you can't arrest him because they'll kill you. So it's like, what's the point of her going to law school? I could tell you that. Well, she hadn't done shit for them. You murdered him just like that, no remorse?
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment in Revachol under the Coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used to be the firing squad.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
I think it's more that arresting 7 people for one more murder is very complicated, and it will include a very difficult, if not impossible, process. Yeah, well, you never get one person to go down as the person that actually murdered them, right? But they're all admitting to it, so I don't think it'd be that complicated. I mean, like, there's got to be some sort of charge you can bring against them, and then just go home and be like, fuck it, we solved it. But these people are all bad people, criminals, the scum of the earth. Look, I'm just doing my job, that's all. What we do is different. We enforce the law, you just kill people like it's nothing. Honestly, I drink so much I can't really remember anyone I've sent behind bars. That's probably the best answer for them. They'll love that.
Doesn't remember them. He just forgets. Are you hearing this, Titus?
Ain't no use keeping a stiff catalog in your head. That's for sure.
Titus appreciated me. When did this hanging occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
The fixer turns to remind Titus.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
She's like, mate, stop confessing to the murder. And he's like, I know, Lizzie. Let me just confess a bit more to the murder. For fuck's sake. She's the worst legal counsel ever. She has not even thought to tell them, all right, guys, don't confess to the murder first thing, right? Maybe let him ask a couple of questions first. They just come out and they're like, I did it. It was me. And she's like, fuck. Her plan is for them to confess because you can't arrest anyone in particular. But it's a plan for them to confess, and there's nothing really they can say that's bad. I guess they could reveal, but they've already kind of revealed that they didn't do it. How long have you known the victim?
Known him?
Hey,
we don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah. Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
Yeah.
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier? The representative for White Pines? The same company you're striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what? Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
That's good, because I only got one option left. Why'd you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
So he was a mercenary, that's it.
And he stepped out of line.
He repeats, jaw clamped shut like a vice.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Why is there no option for me to just pull a gun and arrest them? How do you even know he was in Special Forces?
Because one night, he walked straight up to the mic and said, I'm Oranese goddamn Special Forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all.
Really?
Fair enough.
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some Oranese paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone.
We couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did, right there. Like some kind of animal.
Right, but what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
I'd say that's pretty bad.
There's a slight unease in him, suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. That was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started to come in here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls, grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah, this girl's on the mic, a beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Liver Lake, the fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle, doesn't even fall down.
He's just fine. Was the same girl who was sexually assaulted, raped, you said?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah, me and Eugene got around. Aren't you fucking listening?
But who do you rape then? That's a very serious allegation. Well, he's dead. I don't think you'll be able to hold him to
You're
it.
not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter.
Oh, there we go.
I'm not discussing it with you.
Why not just arrest you? Yeah, we're not going to arrest him.
Nothing. Your investigation here is done.
Yeah, well, I
Leave
just stopped.
Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder, even if it is a group responsibility. We're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Rent-a-cop? So that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his equals.
Establish authority. Okay. Yeah, I knew that was going to come back around. I wouldn't have tried it anyway. Oh, it's a white check. Is there any downside to trying this check at a 3% chance out of curiosity? Can I just come back and try and establish authority again and again? It's a 3% chance, right? I rolled 2 6s. Easy. Can't recheck without a skill up. Or hidden modifier. Yeah, but I mean, like... Is there a downside to doing it, though? Still haven't explained the bullet I found at the hangman's head.
You still on about that bullet? A bullet in a hangman's head.
Just try and get it higher?
You're right, Copper. That is mighty curious.
Indeed, mighty. How did it get there?
Well, there are so many bullets in the world, and so many heads. I guess it's only logical. At some point, one of them bullets had to end up in one of them
logical.
heads.
It had to happen. I mean,
It's bound to happen again, you know?
just random chance.
Just statistically speaking, of course.
Show them the bullet. I think the hanging was a cover-up for the shooting. Yeah. No, I don't want to show them the bullet. They might steal the bullet. I think the hanging was a cover-up for the shooting.
You know what I think? I think he was shot in the head as a kid, and his brain grew around the bullet.
That's likely, yeah. Statistically as
Around the bullet, man. That's a good one.
They're only pretending to enjoy this. Beneath the act, they don't like you knowing this.
You know what? I'm pulling out the bullet.
Wow! He's got it in a real evidence bag and all!
Why don't you go home and log it into evidence? These men have told you what happened.
Just ask them if they shot him.
I probably did shoot him.
Now
was
that
drunk
I
last
think
night.
about it.
You guys know me when I'm drunk.
Yeah, Glenn likes to shoot his guns when he's drunk.
That is what Glenn's
Better
like.
hope he stays sober.
No, he meant before he was hanged. Did you shoot him before you hanged him?
Before? After? During? This is getting ridiculous.
Glenn.
They told you what happened. Stop wasting your time.
Glenn's such an asshole, man.
Never been worried in my life, lawman.
He crosses his hairy arms, having forgotten his beer for a moment.
It's not like he blew it wide open, but there's a little crack in there, somewhere.
Well, I got it up a bit. Can I do it now?
Again.
Good one.
About fucking time.
I mean, 8%. I mean, it's not bad. You could have tried it free, since you've got the hidden modifier. Oh, does the hidden modifier get me to try it again? Oh, fuck it.
Establish authority, yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
Do you have close to switch? Nothing for authority, I don't think. I think I'm already maxed authority'd out. First you tell me someone's been raped and you don't say who, that's bullshit. Stomp your feet. I'm the only thing keep this town from going to hell and you're not helping. Point the finger. Kim, I need your gun. I'll just say that's it. That's all I got.
Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent and has great results. You're probably right. The others are only there for filler, to make the gun thing pop.
Oh no. Stomp my feet.
Stop shitting your pants. You don't need to know, all right? We took care of it. The law handled it, all right?
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's done. Finito.
I guess we're both the law around here if you start to think about it. I mean, if you really think about it, aren't we all the law? I mean...
No, asshole. You're nobody. I'm the law.
I'm the law.
Stop yelling about the goddamn law in my establishment. We get it. You're all the law.
Let's just all cool off. We had some questions, that's all.
Well, I'm going to take my leave. Don't really want to level up authority. I think I'm at the authority that I can get right now. Yeah, this is high authority as I can get. My current set. Could have gone better? Yeah, it could have gone worse though, right? So it's not time. Is it time
Behind
now?
the dock workers, a ceiling height window.
What does that
The hawthorn
mean?
branches.
Do I have to wait until they're gone? Nah, shit. Could have gone worse. I could have tried to arrest them. That would have probably gone badly. Right, so Okay, so I think we will. Because who put the clothes in the trash? We don't have anything. Maybe we'll cash the check. Could go get the key. Yeah, I want to go up this way, and because we basically got to here before everything shut down, and we went straight to straight to Claire. So I think I'll start here and work my way up. Give me. Oh, give me magnesium. So do I get a -2 stats for having that be 1 down, or are my stats normal? Yeah, it looks like I get a minus to these stats. Nope. Doesn't look like that's true. Have you spoken to the corporate lady by the dock again yet? Yeah, I spoke to her at the night. Only endurance and volition? Okay. Right, let's talk to the racers guy.
Something? You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
Sure.
Been admiring the stompers, huh? Sure thing. Check them out.
He lifts his left foot, then his right.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
What's up with your soles?
It's Revachol.
Where do you get the boots like that?
Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny.
He rubs the back of his balding head. But why?
For when the invasion comes, the last thing they'll see before the lights go out is illustrious Revachol.
Illustrious.
It doesn't look like the lieutenant cares. He just makes a little note.
What is this invasion anyway? Sounds like some immigrant bashing. You do understand you're stomping on Revachol every day. Yeah, you're stomping on Revachol every day.
No, it's not like that. You don't get it. It's when I kick them, you know? Oh, fuck it. It's too complex for you.
It's when I kick them. What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
What kind of cargo?
Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
Oh, failure. What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
Takes a long drag of a cigarette.
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to
everything's just another way to be racist, isn't it?
Manufacturing sector.
He's like, the bloody foreigners shipping our drugs and then sending it back home.
They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
But they make alcohol in Ilmara. I was told they do. So I take it you're not smuggling drugs out of Martinez. Listen, I agree. It's our responsibility to keep this poison off the streets of Revachol. Yeah. He's gonna like that.
He eyes you wearily, unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds. Then,
I don't know shit. If I did, I wouldn't tell you.
So why are you still hanging around here? Most of the other lorrymen have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
Assume kips is a racist term of some sort?
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on my way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved his country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some Kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Well, bad for him, I guess.
It's a fucking travesty is what it is.
Travesty. You gotta roll your R on travesty. What was the argument about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
You know, all the normal stuff you talk about in
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
I can't really remember what that means. Please explain.
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Looks like a gerbil. Superior genetics. Yeah, you're a prime example of superior design.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
Okay, and?
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
What is this cultural victory? I'm just gonna,
It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers.
Maybe Kip's the
of
same
mixing
gypsy?
races.
Possibly.
Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Yeah, I mean, we can't really be down with racism with Kim just standing there, can we? So I'm gonna say no.
Don't push your luck, Runt.
I got as much as I can out of him. Gives you a disgusted look, then turns the attention elsewhere, ignoring your presence. Okay. I got that conversation out of the way. Hello. Oh, you're nice. You got a lovely hat. A melancholy pop song plays on the radio. Yellow roses, dozens of them. Tulips too.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Nice.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Can I still use the machine?
No. You need tear to use the tear machine.
What is a tear? Is tear just stuff?
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
What's that?
What is what? It's a raincoat.
I don't like her. She needs to be shot.
If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
It's expensive. I only got 20. I need an extra 4 before I can do that.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics
What I should have done is I should have just cosplayed an American cop and just like every single time escalated every situation, right? Just pull my gun on everyone, shoot everything, fuck it. That's what I should have done from the start.
Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Why can't you buy the raincoat? Because I need $3.18 more in order to be able to pay my rent for the night. I'm being conservative. I can come back later.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Who is Saint Baptiste?
Saint Baptiste, you know,
place.
the pharmaceuticals company.
Oh, Saint Baptiste. We've heard about Saint Baptiste as one of the companies with
Saint
monopoly.
Baptiste Pharmaceuticals, the one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one. There.
Mickey Mouse hat. More of a jester hat.
She is right. Saint Baptiste, the company, derives its name from Saint Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that's what it is. A rare case where that really is the full etymological history. As far as almost anyone knows, at least.
What do these products do?
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a
Sis
nasal
doesn't
spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is... I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Can you be a little bit more specific?
No, sorry. I'm not like a doctor or anything.
I love her. She's great.
Nosafed heals +1 health.
I can read, tutorial agent. God. Can I... Lottery? Is that
A
lottery?
colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer.
That was a quick change of opinion.
The bottles
Nah, she's great.
you in the
She's
light.
great.
The smokes too glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
Just take it in.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But
Legally speaking, I have to tell you.
Don't ask, don't look, don't do anything here.
Pale Age
Just
vodka.
go away. Get back to work.
What's that picture? +1 intellect. Ah, yes, smoking always increases my intellect. Do you sell any under-the-counter vices?
no, Frit only sells legal drugs, like the law says.
Tell me more about them.
The Pale Age vodka is special, I guess. It's stored in pale for a couple of years, which makes it super expensive and super strong.
What will consuming the stuff do to my body?
I mean, I already said it'd hurt you. I don't know what else they do.
Do you think that you can give that as a gift to somebody? It seems like those kind of options are normally like you can give it as a gift in order to bribe somebody later, kind of thing.
Substances give powerful bonuses to your main stats. Use
Go away, tutorial
medication
agent.
like Nosafed and magnesium.
Go away, tutorial agent. I guess you can come here straight away, so you probably wouldn't know half of the stuff. So it kind of makes sense. Oh, you got a little boat.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
I recommend you buy everything in the game. Well, you see, Random, I can't buy everything in the game. Do you know why? Because I don't have enough money to buy everything. Everything has a possible use? Yeah, I mean, everything has a possible use, but I'm staving off drugs and alcohol. I'm a good boy, Random. Are you not a good boy? What is this Frit?
I don't know. Frit?
And what is Frit?
A 7 to 11 grocery store.
Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
The story goes that normal Fritta with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark
Can
infringement.
you just do that? Can you just, like, call yourself Disney and it'd be fine? Is that okay? Or like Disney with 2 eyes, just pronounce Disney. Are you allowed? Is that trademark infringement? What magazines?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover, boasting a colourful photo of 2 girls kissing. Oh, scandalous.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
And they're all gay.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Tap on the girls kissing. I approve of this. Very futuristic. Gays, am I right? Yeah, they're good nowadays. I think they can still sue if it's too similar, if it's named that way to confuse customer to believing it's the other brand. Yeah, I think there's some things you could do there. Forget about all that. What is this fashion police feature? I'm not even interested in the magazine. I don't know why I asked. Yeah, we're gonna gay people. No, we're gonna do option 3.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Who's the numero uno gyno in there right now? And does he look like this? Point at yourself. Superstar cop. I bet your hat will take the prize. I want the hat. Give me the hat.
No, I don't like it.
So you can give
I
it to me.
hate it.
Give me the hat.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
No, give me the hat. Give me the hat. I want the hat. Got some questions for you.
I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but
I need to exchange this novelty check for cash. Give her the novelty check and gain 25 real. Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir.
Looks like she's seen it before.
Anything else I can do for you?
Heard about a guy who had shops where the names were one letter off other British stores. my uncle cousin knows a guy, yeah. Does Free have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling in Rags?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what
Sainsbury's
Frick
with
does.
2 R's. Give me something to work with here.
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. Frick doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
She turns back to a magazine without waiting for you to respond. Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really? Does it mean you know him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
How long has it been there? No, I don't care about that. What do you think happened?
I don't know.
I feel like this child doesn't really know anything.
It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
He's trying to be soothing and professional.
Okay.
Thank you for your help.
Uh-huh.
No, she's bloody useless. Lovely music. Well, I'm glad we got a bit more money. But you want me to buy the raincoat, right? Yeah, you want me to buy the raincoat. I'll buy the raincoat. Just for you,
see
random.
Several packaged raincoats.
Here you go.
Yeah. No, you wanted me to buy the raincoat? I'm buying the raincoat. So if we need an endurance check, I have a raincoat now. Okay? And if it starts raining, I can put on the raincoat and cosplay someone who's not wet. You're taking food out of our mouths. You fucking come down here. I'll do it, this guy.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. I think people describe me as that. He's a full head taller than anyone else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Oh, then yes. Okay, then I'm thinking no.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
He's talking very softly, while raising his hand and yelling at other people. What kind of a cause are we talking about? I don't know. I don't think I've chosen any size yet. Yeah, I don't think I've chosen any size yet.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers.
Yeah, fuck the unions.
Cops.
Yeah.
I can see you understand, though. Right to work! Right to work!
Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask
them
the questions. Like,
yeah, I've already done that.
Not allowed
I did that yesterday.
living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scab.
Oh, mañana. Oh, I didn't notice I had a menu button. What is a strike? Who are all the strike breakers? They really do have one babysitting option for the people that have no idea what anything is, right? Who are all the strike breakers? What exactly is your goal here? Who are they all?
Honest men and women with rights.
To
work. To be useful.
Right.
Not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs his hand through a steady growing military haircut.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
What's your goal?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you were unable to breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess.
Here's my key card.
I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
When you just head measurer.
Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him.
Yeah. Maybe I should just join in striking instead of actually solving the murder. That is true. Like, it's not like it's an emergency. I mean, he's dead already. You can't bring him back by solving his murder faster, can you? How bad could one guy be? You seem capable.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position.
Does he?
And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there, but that one's no joke, and my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
Have you considered storming him?
Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
Yeah, goddamn darkies doing criminal stuff.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will
Better
give
for
up
the neighborhood.
eventually. Or get
I think that's a
drunk.
good move from Kim.
Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
I don't think the guy's getting drunk. Okay, great. I signed a 6-month contract. Okay, let's get the key from Manana.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
That's nice enough.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
He notes solemnly, then turns to you, a wild smile adorning his face.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Any idea who killed the hanged man?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
The merc was hanged with a very specific type of cargo belt, one often used in heavy transport areas, for example, harbours. The harbour is a prime area of suspicion. In your opinion, are the dock workers involved? First one.
What a thought. Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
He's a smug bastard, isn't he? He knows exactly what
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
Hold up, what does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
You're the man in Boots of the Gate Kuna said you know about the armor? Oh, yeah, actually.
The little boy had the good on his promise.
His promise?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
What did you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
Just stop drinking.
What else?
They say about like getting another day in the sun. They just don't want to do any work. They're lazy bastards, these union people.
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
So Kuno used us to what, scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
What sort of technical stuff?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
Cuirass.
Is it?
Cuirass.
I thought it was... Yo.
Cuirass.
It's just queer ass. Queer ass. Excellent. 4 pieces of armor up for grabs then, but I already sent the boots away.
I guess you won't be collecting them all then. That's less work for you at least.
Queer ass. 4 pieces, helmet, queer ass, gauntlets, boots. What about the leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
I'm gonna find 1 piece of it. 1 is enough. No, why?
Nice and balanced. Some junior officers can take care of the rest.
Okay.
Smart choice.
Whatever, I'm
It's
gonna
only that
find
one
1
spot
armor
you need
piece.
armor
That's a small
the
goal
one
for
the
me.
bullet hits. Good luck if you go for those boots, though. You'd have an easier time wresting the spurs off a boyadero than getting them off him.
I mean, to be fair, I already sent the body away, so I can't really do that. But yeah, sure. Thank you for your cooperation.
No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
Okay, give me the key.
A key, huh? What
A
door
key,
is this
a
key
key.
supposed to open?
Said it belonged to a weasel. Hoping you could tell me. Don't know some whistleblowers? Say it belonged to a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you.
Taps the side of his nose with a little wink. Give me
I
the key.
got that key right
Nice.
here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I'm a hustle grinder. What the fuck is a hustle grinder? I heard someone about a weasel, and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. Wink. I'm not opening the door for myself. I'm opening it for the working man. Yeah, I'm not doing this for... I'm a hustle grinder.
I'm not so sure about the hustle grind, but... You know, it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling.
Jiving and
What's
juggling?
it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Work, am I right? Who would do that? I'm on strike. I don't want to do any work. Lazy. Anyway, anything else I should know about the task? The weasel person, when will he be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Who he is and what they're fighting for? This is interesting.
Why are you striking? Go,
We're
I'll
negotiating
buy.
our
Fuck
share.
it. Your share?
Aye.
How large a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
Oh, what can you tell me about Evra? That's
I
probably a
think
good
it's
point
best
to
you
ask.
make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
What does bossing the union entail anyway?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old
It's
man is
kill or
corrupt
be
for our
killed.
benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
The desk seemed lavish.
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway, and moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Not you, you would like to say. But then there's that weasel door.
If I missed it, I have to say, not me.
No.
Are you a communist?
I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even
Fair
a
enough
weak
to him.
child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
Right on. Yeah.
Just the way the world works, Boyadero.
You seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about the political situation. Yeah, it's almost like you're in a game where it's convenient to have people thinking about it.
Sure, I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing.
He just wants to chill out and go drinking.
It all comes together now.
Chill guy.
The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool.
I think it's not too far outside the plot to talk about politics when a big part of the setting is a union against a corporation. Yeah, of course. It's just funny how everyone's like, hey, do you want to talk about the past and how it affects the current age?
That of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends.
Boyadero code. Vespertine cool. Maybe I'm Boyadero, sure. It's not disco. Actually, it's not disco.
The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide. Yet it feels as if he could, effortlessly, go even wider, if need be. An endless torrent of time.
Do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Is he actually comparing you, an officer of the law, to some neighborhood vigilante?
There's only one law friend, and that's me.
Why not? Must be nice being something else for a change. The rest of us are just folks.
Well, yep, okay. Well, he was,
hey,
useless rhetoric? Look around. Who, me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Here we go. Oh, God. Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just start building love?
Yeah, if communism doesn't work, we may as well give up on love. Love has worked out really well for me. I'm a love winner.
Good. We need tender men like you building gargantuan communism. Word on the street is it's going to be 10,000 times larger than any communism previously attempted by human beings. Is that right?
How come there's a word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than
I need to put on my jacket. I need to put on my jacket. Rain jacket.
Literally murder all human beings, regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
Impale people who have more than 25 real in their pocket. That does sound like me, actually.
Funky
I did say killable.
Very funky. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Roll up your sleeves and start building communism.
Oh yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Roll up your sleeves further and breathe in the pristine air. Yes! Communism. -2 visual calculus, but I'm good at that. That's like the only thing I'm good at. I thought it was okay. Are there any of these that you think I should put on? They'll cost so much, and I only have a couple of slots left, so I don't want to fill them up. Indo-tribe's the best? Do I not have Indo-tribe? Am I crazy? Oh, this one. Can you only have one of these, or can you research multiple of them, the political theories? Let's go and knock the door. That money. The money. Research multiple? So we can be a communist fascist? There's a lot of people hanging around. This is too new. The guy's not asleep down there anymore.
Whoa. What have we here?
A bridge!
A bridge with loose nails and rot-infested wood that creaks in the wind. A construction code violation if there ever was one.
Whatever, let death come. I'm a Revacholian badass. Kim, it looks like we've got a construction code violation.
Sure. They never cleaned up the war damage. The rest of Revachol looks better, though.
But Lieutenant, think about the splinters.
The bridge is fine enough. Locals use it all the time, after all. It's nothing to worry about. Shall we?
Wow. So someone's been a little boring.
Why am I getting so many thoughts? No, I'm... what?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought...
Go over to the Union and be
I'll
like...
take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
You go over to the Union and you're like, can you please build this bridge? I mean, seriously, it is ridiculous what you're doing to these people. Forcing them to walk over loose planks, the splinters they could get. It's crazy. Yes. What is this? Picking on me for not being crazy enough? That's the least of my concerns. Oh, am I boring?
You? I wouldn't worry about that.
See? You're so regular and vinyl brown, he doesn't even want to talk to you about it.
Picking on me for being not being crazy enough? That's the least of my concerns.
No need to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the cut and dry have their appeal. A very standard
boring options.
appeal.
Okay, I'll be more crazy from now on. I'm just trying to do my job. No need for extravagance. No, I like standards.
Of course you do. Maybe some regulations and a usual pistol to go with them.
Hello,
it's
Arkham.
Official. My lord's copper type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
Thank you very much, Arkham. Very much appreciate the tier 1. 29 months? That's a ridiculous amount of time, dude. You need a hobby. Have you been? You know, get sorry cop and boring cop most easily. I'm opting
Done and done. No actual communiques will be sent, of course. That would be too dramatic.
Just being rational? Yeah, just trying not to cause an argument in every single turn. Oh, you're being boring. No, I'm just trying not to, like, actively cause an argument. Get my torch jump. Oh, wait. Most important thing. There you go. Woohoo, safe from the rain.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head.
Oh, listen.
The door is slick with rain. You don't hear any movement inside. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp.
A knock?
You knock silently. The upholstery muffles the sound. No response comes from the apartment.
I guess no one is in?
What is your opinion of the task we're undertaking?
Let's be honest. This isn't what I joined the RCM for, but every day tells you something new about yourself.
You think I'm a boring cop? I'm breaking into someone's apartment.
Working with the local union boss to get info on an investigation is not something I'm squeamish about.
Got it.
The lieutenant merely nods in response.
Let's unlock.
You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt.
Kim's just a good guy, isn't he? Like, I love Kim.
Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. A white alligator. A fountain.
The Fountain of Youth? Yeah, there could be a Fountain of Youth. You got him. The smell of disinfectant in the room smells like chemicals. A little apartment. Small suitcase full of clothes guests are staying over. What's up here? Yeah, I'll steal their stuff. Why not? A book titled The Hidden World of Walking Sticks lies open. You can almost feel the warmth of the red sun on the flag.
This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerainty.
In the Empire, there ever been making useful? What's with the sum? Oh shit! Oh, I pressed the wrong one. Oh, well, that's gone. Oh, free shirt? Yeah, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Opening his door, we may as well steal from him too. Admires hair-fed fantasy. Oh, I can't read. I can't read. You know what? Probably
A
not
row
worth
of
playing
mugs
this game.
sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others.
May have lost the role-playing drive? What do you mean lost the role-playing drive? I just pressed the wrong button. Turned into meta drive, maybe. Tap on the mugs.
A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. The images betray a lack of interest in human beings. They are merely unflattering caricatures.
What do I mean uncomfortable?
The owner of these mugs doesn't like people of other ethnicities very much.
Oh, he's a racist. I'm glad I nicked his stuff. It's a bit of a fun with the picture truths. People have the right to make fun of each other in a free world. Typical asshole.
This person is unhappy.
We could be happy. There's definitely happy racists out there. I don't think you can just draw an opinion like that.
The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
Can't immerse myself in the story after playing it a few times? Yeah, of course. The moment you know what the story is, you're just going to click through.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Whip out your yellow man mug and come back!
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor, the same mocking lines.
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Wording's container to dump his trash.
I think supremacists probably aren't happy. I disagree. I think supremacists are probably, sadly, the happiest people. You got someone to fight for, you're not really happy about it.
And now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically connecting to other clues down the road. Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
Yeah, I should. Do you think it's the same person who put the dead man's clothes in the trash?
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from this clothes in the trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random local matter, but still, a nice coincidence.
Well, yeah, I don't think it matters that much, to be quite honest. They come out and the man's just going to be standing here like, what the fuck are you doing in my apartment?
Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you?
My duty as a cop to investigate every square inch of the world.
Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently for you to uncover them.
Jamrock Shuffle. Confusing behavior. By now it's clear you like to look around containers. You like to open doors and see what's behind them. Maybe secrets, maybe more juicy containers. Let's be honest, you like all containers. Trash cans, utensil trays, manholes, coat pockets, secret containers left behind by the Philippian kings that hold that hold forbidden relics. Okay, you haven't come across one of them yet, but one day. Wait, is that why you're so hell-bent on opening containers? Or do you think you'll find the Holy Scepter in the Orb de Montagne? Montague. I do have the skill point 3, right? Yeah, I do have the skill point 3. Montague. Yeah, the Montague. That's how you pronounce it. Don't know what you're trying to pronounce. I'm trying to pronounce Montague. Did you add the thought? Jamrock Shuffle. Jamrock Shuffle. Yeah, okay.
Trying to sneak up on me again? Trying to snuff me out? Get away,
Can we just
pig!
clock her in the back of the head? Like, is there any reason why we can't? just gonna have a look around. Doesn't pass any time having a walk around, does it? I shot her and lost the game immediately. I don't see why it loses you the game, though. It's a tough roll. Okay, apparently there's nothing here. Oh, look, there's something up here. Curtain shifts just a little. Someone's watching from within. We'll come back here in the evening. Right, I guess we should either report back to Ivar, or we should go and investigate the drug trade. How's the drug trade going, guys? Who are you? A good one?
Yes? Hello?
Hello? Hello, pretty ladies. Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
That's why your name's Working Class Woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much.
What are you doing?
Looking for something to read.
Good, 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 good.
It is.
I'm a policeman.
I know you are.
Everyone can see that. The rectangles.
Do you need the help of a policeman?
What with?
Maybe your husband is missing? Is everyone's husband missing? Maybe your husband is missing.
My husband? No, he's not.
So where could he be?
I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
Where is this going, officer?
So what I'm really hearing is, you don't really know where your husband is.
Yes, but I don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time.
Wouldn't you like to?
No.
I'm just here with a torch shining in her eyes, just like, where's your husband? Where's your husband? I can totally help find your missing husband.
Why are we still talking about this? I haven't lost my husband.
She has, though. The husband is totally lost. You should tell her that it's okay.
I'll tell her it's okay.
What?
It's okay to not know where your husband is. Nothing shameful in that.
Who said anything about shame? Stop
Where's your
talking down
husband?
to me. My husband is not missing.
But he is. You can feel it. Or maybe it's something else.
Children are missing.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so where are they?
Are you a
Where's your
policeman
children?
or a nanny?
Where's your children? Police, whatever I want. Where are they?
They are not missing, sir.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking, given the ladder of vices.
Kim's just looking at me like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
What if something horrible has happened?
Challenging.
What if they're dead?
Or
That's the bad vibe.
you said it has Inland Empire ever helped? Inland Empire has given me this prompt. What if something awful has happened? What if they're in the sewers?
What? That's just... My daughters are perfectly fine. They're with their friends down in Shamrock. There's nothing to worry about. They're almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now.
I'm afraid the danger is now greater than ever. Tell me, how old are they? They're in danger. Where's your children?
My youngest girl, Jolie, is just shy of 16. Jenny, she is turning 18 next month. But we shouldn't even be talking about them.
And can you describe me their appearance? Any features that stand out? Something to make identifying a little easier.
Why do you need to know this? Haven't I repeatedly told you that they're not missing? That they're in Shamrock, safe and well, at some stupid party?
It's for the investigation. I'm trying to be professional. Honestly, you're not complying.
There is no investigation here. I can tell you that.
Maybe your cockatoo is missing.
I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get ladies. It's better to indulge him in this point.
Kim's just like, fuck it. Ma'am, I was asking about your cockatoo. Is it missing?
I don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what?
What?
Even if I had, it wouldn't be missing.
No, it's missing.
Great.
What did you mean by me being a cockatoo?
Nothing.
Did you just
Go
insult
read
a
up on
policeman
them
of
if
the
you're
law?
so interested. There's a great book in the bookstore.
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your heraldic bird?
Get task? Is there a task for it?
The story's open.
I'm just gonna watch her.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking.
Where's your husband?
The woman before you nods and returns to her reading.
Yeah, get some fucking light in your eyes. Okay, I'm gonna look up a cockatoo. Where do you think cockatoos are?
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an
that's
extremely
not bad.
muscular, sword-wielding
Never
barbarian
need
on the
pluses
cover.
for...
Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
Do any of the books call out to me?
A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
Ow!
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Hyundai.
It's me.
In chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne.
You said about
a woman
the...
sits on the throne, leering at the man.
I can always abort the cheer. I can always cheer and then give up on the cheer halfway through it. It's not like I'm celebrating already. I'm getting ready to cheer.
She's laughing at him, belittling him. Between the throne and the Hyundai man lies a bonfire, casting
Brandon,
shadows on
where's
the
your
wall.
husband?
The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Hyundai and the Devil Woman.
It is true. Aren't all women devil women? Aren't we? Aren't all women devil women? When it really comes down to it, right?
Especially those leering types who seem to wear nothing but an armored bikini. There's also some sort of a snake lizard beast slithering around her abdomen, chest, shoulder region. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hyundai novels.
Oh, random, can I buy it? Can I buy the book? Please, let me buy the book. It's my favorite. It's my favorite book. Please. Please let me buy it. You do you, I'm buying the book.
It is a bestseller for a reason.
The Man from Hyundai.
Mountains of it.
Right. Or interact. The frontispiece of this old paperback featured... What the...
Frontispiece.
Okay. Features a muscle man in chains kneeling before a salacious-looking woman on a regal seat. A bonfire lies between the throne and the man, casting shadows on the wall, and the shadow of the vixen's headdress looks like a pair of demonic horns. How else would you pronounce that? Well, I wanted to know what it was. Is that okay?
The edges of the pages are worn and smudged. A lot of people have read about the Devil Woman's altercations with the Hyundai
Why did it cost so much if it's worn and smudged? I'll look at the back
The
cover.
jacket copy proclaims, Man from Hyundai returns in his most exciting adventure yet. After crashing into a strange jungle, cannibalistic natives abduct his only surviving comrade,
Oh, no.
Noble Tyribald. Before Man from Hyundai can mount a rescue,
Is front and piece right in the word? Yeah, but I'm not German. I don't know that you can just smash two words together and call it a new word.
he is ambushed by a tribe of female warriors and taken to the ancient citadel of Cloud City, where a mysterious and wicked queen rules supreme. Will Man from Hyundai be able to escape his dire situation and find his missing friend?
Gripping. Okay, you said that it passes time, so I'm not going to read that now. I do need to find about
A
cockatoos.
small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games.
You
for
said
all
buying things is
A lot
good,
of
right?
shelf
You said
space.
buying things are good. You said everything's useful, right? Everything's useful. So buying things is apparently a good thing to do.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart.
Everything has a purpose. Oh, what's that? What's that? Is that it?
A sulfur-crested
Yay!
cockatoo sits on the cover, its beak slightly open. It looks as if the bird is calling out the book title.
What about
From
this
A
guy?
to Zurich.
What about
A
this
guide
guy to
to a
cockatoos,
well-behaved
storekeeper?
cockatoo.
It's a must-have if you own a cockatoo. I've heard they're quite capricious.
Like it's a white check. Fuck it.
You wait for the
Yeah,
storekeeper
didn't even
to
put my
be
gloves on.
distracted. When she's not looking, you haul the tome of cockatoos into your pocket. It's quite a challenge, but eventually, the guide to the cockatoos is yours. Splendid effort.
I like to think that Kim's just watching me, just like, oh, for fuck's sake, he's stealing again. Good call on the map, by the
Several
way.
maps. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revit.
I'm sorry, they're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
You seem to underestimate my resources.
Yes, yes. Are you interested or not?
Yes,
I'm
just
sorry,
asked.
officer. They're quite valuable. That old from when some
I just
they didn't
asked,
get
can I
that
buy
far.
them? Oh.
This large map displays archipelagos. You see a ozone, Laurentide, disintegrating into mathematics.
Oh.
In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou.
That's a different check. I hadn't got that one before.
It's you.
Can you see cities on the island?
You can. Lost little pearls of
We've already gone through
850 million people. The ocean breaks apart into attack connections to other worlds. 850 million people live on these tiny dots.
Can't buy the other maps? Well, she said I can. Hey, Bob. I need your help. You've always needed my help. Do you want to call after stream and potentially help you out? Not psychiatric for once.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Who's that? Where's her husband?
Oh, that's Auntie Billy. She's nice if a bit distressed.
Why is she distressed?
I think she is a bad husband. Not very nice or helpful.
Imagine just saying that.
Oh, that's not...
She's
No,
young?
no, sir. She's a working woman who comes to look at the books a lot.
What? Okay.
I think she is a...
I'm gonna go ask her. Why is she distressed? Where's your husband?
My husband?
Look
No,
how
he's
I
not.
told me I'm a bad husband.
Excuse me? A bad husband?
Not
What
a
do you
nice
mean?
and helpless sort.
Do policemen
Where's your
just
husband?
go around repeating what some kid off the street said?
Where's your husband?
She doesn't mean to be antagonistic, but she can't help coming off defensive.
Luke, those were her words, not mine. Go have a word with her if you got a problem. She isn't some kind of kid off the street. She seems very mature for her age.
Is she now?
She dries her hands on her apron underneath her coat, her eyes narrow.
Annette's a sweet sprout, but she doesn't know anything about marriage. Why am I even talking about this?
I don't know how to play with Mercy Moira backline. You basically cross your fingers and hope that the DPS get a kill, and then you have a reasonable amount of resources from the Moira. It's not so confusing. You have to play pretty conservative.
No, I don't. I have a good husband. The kind and helpful sort. And
Helpful
he's
sort.
not missing.
He's totally missing.
I don't know.
Where is this going, officer?
Where's his
She gives you
husband?
a short nod.
Okay.
The woman with...
Apparently I'm not allowed to question her about her husband. Anything in the bin today?
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes.
Good mailbox.
The box seems happy. Eat shit, pig. Fucked by
What?
the coon.
Oh,
and
that's stopping
Saint
him.
G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
I feel you, mail collection box.
The mail collection box
Oh.
seems cathartic. Thankful even. So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
Yeah. Have you tried swearing at the Mercy player? That generally helps. Plus one logic actually seems like quite a good shirt. It's pretty balanced. Physical instrument and shiver is pretty good. Minus 2 authority is bad. I do think like the spirit and shivers is just good. Generically. This one's minus 1 drama. I don't know if I even use drama. What is the +1 to indirect modes of taxation? Because that's not a skill. That's like a. Is that like a specific thing? It was forgetting a specific thought, which you got already? Okay. That's fine. I'll talk to the lad
Welcome
again.
back.
How long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes and mazout.
Low quality, heavy fuel oil, primarily used in power plants and other industrial applications. Man, I'm learning so many words. It's like your ass. Queer ass. Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it. I don't quite understand what you just said. Keep it simple. I'm here to ask questions. Crime questions.
Everyone's a critic, man. It's okay. I've been here a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
No, I've never. Well, I think I was reading it wrong. I didn't think that the CUIR was queer, like with a Q. I thought it was cure ass, not queer ass. It's quite easy to go throughout your life without hearing that word said, I've got to say. Care to spare some change?
Huh?
Some...
No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
Who?
The bosses, man.
Makes sense. Work first, pay then. I don't know who these bosses think they are, but they sound like a good arrangement for them.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had, say, 4 myself.
What you holding anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Oh, you little coy bastard.
To arrest him.
You're under arrest. Oh, man. The playthrough of just, like, pure authority. Just, like, 12 points in authority. It just sounds like so much fun. Wicked. I've always wanted a friend in the underworld.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
What's the machine behind you? I don't even know what I'm talking about.
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of.
Oh, that's your machine
Interested
behind
in
you.
heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Yeah.
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6.
Queer ass. That's a found A6 you got there.
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
Can I get one of the tracksuits?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
So nothing illegal?
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Right, I had another question.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Quite hijack. Well, it's
like
an empathy, so we should...
Whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade
for his
set
stuff.
up, making demands. No way in or out.
Oh, is it better to try it and then go back through and then get the bonuses, possibly? What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
Ka-ching.
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere.
Queer ass.
To get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him.
I swear this
as
is
if
just
trying
reduced,
to
right?
conceal something warm.
I swear that was a like 50.
Cool exterior.
Wasn't that a like 50 before? Well, in for a penny.
In his
Yeah!
eyes, an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold.
How familiar longing? Familiar how?
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon.
What's in the southwest?
Excuse me?
He emerges from the reverie.
A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve.
I get longing. I felt something similar since I woke up.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
What's it like to miss someone?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, Copman? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
I always forget what Half-Light's checking. Let the body take control, threaten people? I miss someone, but I don't know who it is. I feel like that's the one.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone, and I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
You seem like a man who knows about drugs. Now that I've empathized with you, do you have any drugs?
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Do you finance those other addictions with drug trafficking? I need to get high and I'm looking for a dealer. Let me be straight with you and try to figure out who's smuggling drugs. I feel like... I think he seems like a nice guy. I feel like I'd be straight for him.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
And why are you still hanging around? Yeah, who do you think would be conducting the drug trade?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
Fair enough.
Don't be a stranger.
I don't think he knows anything. He seems like a good guy. Hey, look, autosave. Happening eventually. And the most circuitous route you could ever find around a place. Oh, the old lady. Let's talk to the old lady.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Snap your fingers twice.
Where am I? Who are you?
Oh, like a magician recording a subject from hypnosis, you jolted her back to reality. Good.
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the weary aspect of a cornered beast.
I love how it's still giving me options in order to ask where I am. Are you alright, ma'am? You are out.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
What's so bad about the 50s?
The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
Where else would you be?
Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution.
Communism!
The sidewalks and cafes are filled with the young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buendero. Until you came along, that is.
Who is Gabriel Buenagero?
This is Gabriel Buenagero.
Buenagero. She shows you the photograph in the lavish amber frame.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you. His head crowned
It's
with
me.
a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen. This man's got a hold over her. Even 50 years later, you can feel it.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
So I take it you were in Mesk when you were young?
Someone was.
Okay. What does that mean? Are these not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
She seems to derive some bitter pleasure from this strange thought, as if the past will one day wipe the present away, like a tidal wave approaching.
Sorry to interrupt your dreaming.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Her eyes narrow and she appears to take a measure.
While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Mesk was a golden age.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation on the Isola of Muindi, the world's largest state by territory. It's a petrostate, a constitutional monarchy, and, as of recently, an outcast due to its tilt to the far right.
Got some other questions for you.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
Mesk on Monday. She settles back against the railing of a motor lorry. Behind her, mountains of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks line the dashboard.
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging somehow.
Show me the soles of your boots.
Now what do you want with an old woman's boots, Sheriff?
Please help me out here, it's important.
Please? I think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro. You are not Gabriel. Gabriel doesn't say please.
She's wearing sturdy worker's boots made of black leather. Buckles run across. The sole is also made of leather.
I don't think she showed me a boot. Why am I saying now the other one?
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there was a real man.
There's no aberration in the pattern that you can see. She puts a foot down.
Moreover, the boots were size 37. Tiny. There are too many discrepancies in all this. Another discrepancy, although not boot-related, is the coronation of His Innocence, Franco Negro, which happened 500 years ago.
What's an inland empire? No, it's telling me she's great. Wait, by it being the coronation of Franco Negro, you mean?
Hell damage. I was just holding my father's hand. He wasn't sending the stars in riot. The crowd had gone silent. There was dust in the air.
She's getting memories? Pale Driver. She always called Pale Driver?
Perhaps it was another Herife who came and woke me up, looking at my boots, asking questions. Or perhaps it was one of the others in this carnival. I don't remember.
Nope, that's a made-up word. Maybe only after you find out she drives through the Pale. You can drive through the Pale? I thought it was water most of the time.
As she
I
says,
guess it must cover land
Carnival,
quite a lot of the time.
She gestures to the empty square with the statue and the machines.
She's not odd soul. These are not the boots that made the prince.
I could have told you that from just looking at them. The size is 37.
The feet of a little girl. They fit well on the pedals.
The pail isn't only over water? Yeah. Sure. Before I came, you seemed away? I still don't really understand this whole Buadero thing.
Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western Plain.
The Boyadero, Boya for short, is a cowherder from upstream Magritte, the great steppes of northern Mesk. People like Mañana at the gates have turned it into an ideology of sorts.
Okay, what's that?
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring Boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
And they live happily ever after.
Don't be stupid. The Boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man, one night. As he and his beloved are out walking along the river Margaret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
So he gives up his riding and settles down, right?
No. The Boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Margaret. Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
Honestly, happens to the best of us. A beautiful song.
The most beautiful. A true Boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. He didn't know what it meant to love a Boyadero.
But to be fair, he could have just left without murdering her. I mean, that was an option, and he chose not to use it.
What if to truly love a Boyadero is to float lifeless downstream?
Yeah, thank you, Inland Empire, for being very useful. You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel. The great adversary, no drugs can compare.
The adversary?
Yes. There is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
The pal sounds like the drug to me.
Not really what I was getting at.
Then what were you getting at?
This line of questioning is going nowhere. Try harder.
Authority just tells you to keep going every single time. I wanted to ask you to be interested in smuggling some drugs.
Why would I want to do that?
For commerce. For the glory of the World Republic, liberation of the spirit and body. I don't know, the middle one.
Lowman, what in the name of God are you talking about?
Okay, let me put this another way. Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
How can you not know what you're holding on your own lorry?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grad, on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grad, Lowman?
Drugs?
No, Lowman. Diamonds.
Lowman. I didn't ask you about diamonds, did I? I don't care about that. If you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs? Okay, if you're not involved with the drug crafting, then why are you still waiting here? Middle one.
Easy. It's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
That's right. Yeah, she sure can't see people. Didn't ask you about diamonds, I didn't
Diamonds
care.
are good for you, Lowman. You should try them sometime. Make yourself pretty like Eva de Zoras. Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back very well to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Meski.
Oh, that was lovely.
Yes?
How are you feeling about today? Ooh, he's gonna be pissed off if I say that. Let's not do that. Let's see what the electrochemistry check to go. Map wall. Could tell Ella you open the door. I think I'm actually going to end here. After looking through my stuff. Unfortunately, it's that time random. I've enjoyed spending time with you greatly. However, I think I have a coaching session booked with Bob Ross, perchance. Oh, he's a no-show? Yeah, he's gone. He's gone somewhere. Ugh. I've got to do that, and then I got to go get groceries before Bev gets home. Bev finishes at 9, so I want to be I want to have stuff cooked for her when she gets back. So yeah. What did we actually accomplish today? I can't even think of what we managed to do. Like, we failed to investigate the Hardy Boys. We opened the guy's door. That's basically it, right? We ended up spending like 30 minutes getting back to the place we were, right? Investigate a few people. Yeah, we investigate a few people. Heraldic Bird? Wait, I do have the cockatoo book. A book about different cockatoo species and their behavioural patterns. Perhaps it could also offer some insight into our own often problematic actions. The spectacular micro-majestic cockatoo eyes you from the cover.
A cockatoo is a parrot with an erectile crest, found on the Seminine Islands and in southern Fas al-Amer. Known for their intelligence and general precociousness, cockatoos are popular birds in aviculture. However, they often exhibit various behavioural issues.
What more?
This book talks about the delicate nature of twos, as well as introducing some of the most popular species among the bird enthusiasts. The funeral cockatoo, the major majestic cockatoo, and the most common bang-bang cockatoo. It's colourfully illustrated. Where to even begin? All cockatoos are known for their needy natures, requiring attention for at least 2 full hours a day. They love to talk, and have been described as lovable clowns who just don't know how to wrap up.
Who would ever want a chatty companion? I just want someone who knows how to listen.
Pet owners also report moodiness, loudness, and hostility as recurring issues. If left unsatisfied, cockatoos may scream non-stop, pluck their feathers, or become aggressive. It is not recommended to get a cockatoo if you're not able to cook them food every day.
Cook them food? Don't know, to eat bugs or something?
The Jamrock.
The Jamrock Shuffle. Oh, it's so pretty.
In a way, yes, you are treasure hunting. Most officers from Precinct 41 do what is called the Jamrock Shuffle, cracking open containers.
I hope it makes me walk faster.
Most of them are from Jamrock or Coal City, the poorest parts of Revachol, that also overlap with a network of royal catacombs called Le Royaume, just beneath the streets. As children, you would all go underground, hoping to find treasure, and come back with a rat's tail or a used needle. That playful curiosity must still be in you. Who knows, maybe one day the Orbe de Montagne, the Holy Scepter, and the Cocaine Skull will all be yours.
Find better loot in locked containers?
The 15th Indo tribe.
Not bad.
Because there was. The 15th Indo tribe was comprised of 8 kids from Forberg and North Jamrock, running from wild dogs in the valley,
That's pretty
hiding
good.
scents under rocks, and stealing clothes off clotheslines, and sometimes even the copper wiring of phone lines. You may have been one of them. This must be a childhood memory. The 15th Indo tribe was your Indo tribe, set to rule in Celinda. The rest of the kids are dead now. Car accidents and drug overdoses. Only you remain.
Cool. Those are 2 really good ones. Man. Absolutely smashing it, right? 2 money perks. I'm all perked up, as they say. All perked up. Okay. Let's give it a save. It's been an absolute pleasure. I will be calling you Bob in a little bit of time in order to talk about what you're doing. I will not be spending more than half an hour with you. I'm pretty sure you only have a 20-minute VOD review anyway, because I've got other stuff to do. But it's Tuesday and Wednesday streams. I don't even know what I'm doing the next 2 days. Most likely not, is the answer. Well, actually gets coaching. I know, I've kind of like held him off for like 4 days at this point. Yeah. Anyway. Pickleball with the lads. Yeah, pickleball with the lads. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much for joining me. Good session. I don't think we got too much done, but we got good way into the next day. We learned about the Pale. Pretty satisfied. I love this statue as kind of like a historical artifact. Save the game. Already saved it. We're good. We're good. We're good. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Laters. Ciao.